In today's video, we'll be taking a look into this strange activity recently seen on Outlander star Sam Heughan's social media. What he said, what it means, and why he said it. We'll be looking at a pretty unbelievable story, so I guarantee that you won't want to miss a second of today's video. With that being said, let's jump right into the good stuff. So what happened to Sam Heughan? Honestly, make sure you're sitting down because this story is pretty crazy. On Monday, November 15, 2021, the star of the TV show Outlander took to social media to declare warning to all of his social media followers and his fans, but it seemed unprovoked and random. There was no explanation as to why he felt that the warning was necessary, why he felt like he needed to post it then, or what it was triggered by. He just warned people against an action, then peaced out. His warning was to not give out money to anyone you do not know on the internet. Weird, right? Why would a very famous and successful actor feel the need to warn people about internet scams? Has he recently been scammed? Has someone he knows been scammed? What's going on? Well, it turns out that there is a new scam floating around the internet that is using the 41-year-old Scottish actor's name. That's right. Somebody out there is attempting to get people's money by pretending to be Sam Heughan. But the sad part is, it's most likely working. Why else would he feel the need to warn his followers against giving this scam money if people were not already doing it? This sort of stuff always blows my mind. A celebrity will never ask a random person on the internet for money. Why? Because they don't need money. They're famous celebrities, for goodness sakes. If for some crazy reason you feel like it might be a real offer, look up their net worth and give your head a shake. Just as an example, as of this recording, Sam Heughan is worth $5.5 million. So believe me, he does not need money from his fans. So what exactly did Sam Heughan say? Heughan took to his Instagram stories and warned his fans against falling for internet scam with the following message: "Please be careful on social media, so many scammers." He continued, "I will never reach out or message on Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, Google Hangout, etc. or ask for money. If it's not verified, it's not me, nor will my agent, assistant, publicist, etc. The latest scam is using his name in order to get people to send it money so it can invest it for them, then claiming that it'll send them back the profits once the investment makes money." Now, if you have been an active user of the World Wide Web for more than 25 minutes, you should know that that's clearly a scam and you should be thrown in internet jail for falling for something that obvious. And on that note, why would you trust a celebrity that has never once been synonymous with smart investments? Take a big chunk of your hard-earned money and let him blindly invest it in something you could just do yourself. Like, logically, think about these scams for a second and it's painfully obvious how fake they are. But clearly, people do not always think clearly when faced with their favorite celebrity asking for cash, and unfortunately, people fall for scams like this one all the time. And unfortunately for Sam, this also is not the first time his name has been used in order to sucker people out of their cash. In fact, this is at least the third time his name and likeness has been used in order to scam people out of something. But oddly, it's not always money. The scams. The first scam that Sam brought to life on social media was asking people to send money so they could invest it in Sam's Scotch whiskey company called Sashinosh Spirits. Unfortunately, it did have a few victims, including one woman in the United States who confessed to falling for the scam and sending the fraudulent account her life savings, which totaled more than $45,000. It's unclear whether or not the woman got her money back, but that type of scam is clearly still going on and is using similar tactics to get people to send copious amounts of money. The next scam that somebody fell for is still very unfortunate, but honestly, it's pretty comedic. A woman from the Netherlands in 2020 admitted to falling for a scam that did not see her send any money, but she did send her full heart to this silver-tongued scammer. That's right, this woman fell in love with this fake version of Sam Heughan, so much so that she said she was willing to end her marriage, sell her house, and run away from the Netherlands to start a new life with Sam. Well, I'm glad this woman did not send any money or actually uproot her life and get completely catfished. It's pretty crazy how ready this woman was to just leave her current husband and go marry Sam Heughan. Careful, fellas, you never know when your wife will just up and leave you for a celebrity, as apparently they're just always waiting for that right moment to come along. The third scam was that reported on Twitter back in March of 2020 is also quite hysterical to tell the truth. It involves a scammer pretending to be the director of the CIA, Mr. David S. Cohen, and that he has been tasked with a top secret mission from Sam Heughan. And that mission is to contact you via social media, get your name, address, and any other personal information you can get from you, which I can only assume will eventually be your credit card number, social security number, password information, so on and so forth. Now, I'm going to be honest, I've absolutely no idea how somebody can actually believe that the director of one of the world's largest intelligence operations needs to hop on social media and contact you on behalf of a celebrity and ask for all your personal info. I just don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Please, people, if you're watching this video, please don't become another scam statistic. Use your brain. Don't tell anyone any personal information on social media. What other scams are out there? If you're watching this and you're now petrified that everything online is a scam, don't be, but do keep your eyes peeled for something suspicious. Scams often try to seem as real people as possible or as threatening as possible. Celebrity impersonation is a popular scam because scammers know that people love celebrities and are psychologically more enticed to say yes to a celebrity they think they can trust. In the same vein, oftentimes a scam will threaten you or tell you that you have recently committed as a crime. You'll be punished to the full extent of the law if you do not comply with the scammer's demands, which are almost always demanding that you pay a certain tax imbalance or a late fee or some other charge that you do not deserve to pay. Well, so often works because people do not want a jail, and I guess paying money to avoid jail seems like a good enough trade-off for most people who are uneducated in internet scams. The Good Housekeeping Institute has actually released 3 tips to help you avoid internet scams that I'd like to share with you all now. The first tip is to be aware of links and messages coming from an unknown number. Most importantly, you shouldn't ever click on a link sent to you if you don't recognize the number. Tip 2 says to keep your eyes open for bad grammar or frequent typos. Real and distinguished businesses proofread their communications. And 3, generally be very careful with your personal info. Always be conservative with what you provide to any website. Make sure that you're entering it through a retailer's website directly. That's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Did you know that Sam Heughan was the face of so many internet scams? Has a scam ever tried to steal from you? Let us know in the comment section below. You might just save a fellow viewer's bank account from the world of hurt. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like on it and subscribing to the channel. It's free, only takes a few clicks, and it really helps out the channel. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.